Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Marco Pereira.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Oh and 1, here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. At the plate, Andres Gonzalez, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, John Byers. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Grounded to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. So digging in now, Todd Overstreet. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball. Digging in for his second. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes. strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Russell Lasky, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And that's taken for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Now batting.
In now,
Catcher,
Nick Parrish. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than. Ready for another chance? Mariano Velasquez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And there's out number 1. Striding in once again, Pedro Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in to try it again, Marco Pereira. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Marco Pereira.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Goodwin will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Gonzalez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
This one's flared toward left center. Goodwin comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
00.
First delivery to him on the way.
Fired.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Prather onto the grass. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Todd Overstreet.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Todd
swung on and missed
Overstreet.
for the first strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Grounded back up the middle. Herman gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Boyles struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Russell Lasky, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Looking to send him packing again. That misses. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Standing in now, Nick Parrish gets a small piece near the plate. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The perfection continues. Digging in once again, Mariano Velasquez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mariano Velasquez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
The batter.
Into the box, Pedro Cruz. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Prather ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Ready once again, Marco Pereira. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Pereira.
First pitch on its way. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Now in the box, Andres Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. James Bell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
James Bell.
Well, the man you see right there had a